Could be right now I want a BMW X1. But I can't afford it right now. But let's say in 2-3 months I buy it.
Hey, you can afford it in 3 months. Show me your ways.
That's success, guys. I wish I knew getting money is not so easy, guys. It is not easy. Hey, today's maswali is so much geared into friendship.
I don't know why.
Maybe it's a sign. Welcome to the 20s Whirlwind podcast. I'm your host Samantha with my co-host
Charlene. In this podcast, we are going to talk about the experiences in our 20s, the highs, the lows, and everything in between.
Hey Charlene.
Poa sasa.
Poa sana, umekuaje?
Niko poa.
How has your week been?
My week has been okay. Busy kidogo hivi. Nothing much. There's nothing much naweza sema about that. Na wewe?
Nimekuwa poa. My week has been busy. But tunajaribu na hii economy. And you look so pretty today. Ooh.
Have you looked at yourself? Thank you, by the way.
Stop it. Anyway, guys, on today's episode, we are going to do like a recap of our teenage into our 20s, something like that. So we have a few prompts. We'll be picking. There are random questions that we're going to be asking each other and getting each other's perspective or views. Advice. So Charlene is full of advice.
No, I'm not full of advice, but just talking about what has been happening. Like, for instance, these questions, they're just like reminding you what has been happening in the past. Unaona? Yeah, and talking about it, and it's things that all of us have been going through. So we are very sure we're going to connect very well with you people and with us too.
And also the questions, you can put your answers on the comment section and tell us what you think. Yeah, and let's dive in.
Yeah, let's dive in into utaanza ama I start.
Wacha tupatie the girl with the blonde hair. The first.
Ni sawa tu. I accept everything. I accept everything. So we're just going to pick them random. Si ati tumezipanga. We just folded them alafu tukazitupa tu hapo hivyo. Yeah. So Samantha, I'm going to ask you the first question. What is something you're passionate about and how do you pursue it? I'm talking about from, let's say, from when you started understanding yourself. Tunaweza sema from ukiwa 16 pale to maybe now. Yeah. Think of it in that perspective.
Something that I am passionate about and I'm pursuing it. Podcast. And now I'm pursuing it, guys. Dream big. Dreaming big. Yeah, just start. We are starting and we just started. We just talked about it with Charlene. And here we are. So just start. So podcasting is something I have been passionate about. And here we are. Let's roll with it.
Yeah. Me too. Like, this is something I've been thinking about for a very long time, ever since I was just fresh in uni, and I was thinking like, this is something I want to do. So like getting the right person to do it became a challenge to me. I asked so many friends of mine who I thought, hey, say we can click, we can go bela camera together, but I got a few declines. I got a few disinterest. I don't know if that's the right English, but then it was weird. Like, it just started like a conversation between me and you were like, I wish I will do this.
Yeah.
And for me, I was like, this is also something I've been thinking about.
That's true, guys.
And then we just started planning about it, and it looked so unreal until we came to put it down.
Yeah.
Then I was like, kumbe, it can really happen. And by the way, I feel so good about it. I feel so happy about it. Another thing that I feel like it's an interest that I've pursued. Though I can't call it as an interest really.
Yeah.
But I want to do something. I've started doing something in interior design. So I've started with my house.
Yeah.
And
I can
this
attest
is
to that,
something
guys.
that I've always dreamt of, like nile yenye nilikuwa nakaa chini nasema if I could be taken back to high school,
Yeah.
and then I could be asked, can you re-choose your career, which is something we'll talk about later on. I would say I want to go do interior design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, your story, your podcast, guys, we'll chapia you guys one day, because I remember she just texted me and I was like, oh yeah, this is something to, I've been thinking about it too. And we just started, but we just didn't like start. We sat down, strategized, and we just started.
Is there anything else you feel like ama ni podcast peke yake? Wewe tu ni podcast peke yake?
Interests. No, I think sahi ni podcast.
You just feel it's the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. You're next.
Oh, so it's me. Sorry. Absent-mindedness. What do you wish you had known when you were 18? This sounds like it's gonna be interesting.
It's just like that.
Yeah. What do you wish you had known when you were 18?
I wish I would have known that 18 is not old. 18 is not as the way most of us used to view it when you were young. Like nikishafika 18, I can do my own things. You can even tell your parents, say I'm not under you, I'm under the government. To kama hizo. And another thing I would have also wished to know is that just take things pole pole, and take risks. Take risks, hiyo uoga ya invest in something. I wish ningejiambia mapema. Just do it. You're still young. If you fail, you still wake up. Kitu kayo. That's what I would have told 18-year-old me.
Okay, so now when you say that 18 is not old, do you mean like 18 is not old enough?
Yeah. I mean like 18 is not old enough in doing some things. Kwa sababu when you were 18, we used to think that you have to get this figured out. At times you even feel like I can do this without my parents' advice. Wakikwambia kitu, you feel like I'm old bana. Why what is this unaniambia? Yeah, that's what I mean by not old.
Okay, nice. What do I wish I had known when I was 18? What do I wish? I wish I knew getting money is not so easy, guys. It is not easy. Like, yes, there is easy money, don't get me wrong. But legit, peaceful money, it's not easy to get. I wish I knew that.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, because I also used to think that I had given myself a clock. I'm like, by the time I'm 20, by the time I'm 21, I should have done this. And all these things needed money. And in my mind, I was thinking, sitapatikana. We were under our parents, chakula unapata, manguo unanunuliwa, going to the salon, they just take care of you. And we probably thought, itakuwa hivyo forever. I wish we had classes, even back in high school, they could have prepared us about these things. But unfortunately, we don't have.
Also, I wish I knew that making friends, good friends, is not easy. Guys, friendships are hard out here. Anyway, we'll have an episode about friendship, and we're going to talk more about that, right? Okay.
Next question. What's a valuable lesson you've learned in the past year, like 2023?
The valuable lesson I learned last year. Nitasema take risks. There's a risk, guys, I didn't take, and
I know the risk which I also didn't take.
And now tuko tu
tunangoja,
tunasikia vibaya huko down,
which is okay to feel bad.
So I wish I took the risk last year, lakini hii mwaka nayo tuna force.
Hii mwaka ni mwaka wa kuforce. Lazima tu force maneno. For me, what I think I had what was the question again?
It's you who was asking the question.
What have I learned? What's something what was the question? Valuable lesson you've learned in the past year is that you have to choose your friendships with a purpose. You know, kitambo, I used to think that as long as we've clicked, as long as I like you, you like me, I like the way you talk, you like the way I talk, tusonge
I
mbele.
like your
You know,
dresses.
I like the way you dress, nini, tusonge mbele. But then
We
I came
have
to
the
learn
same
that,
phone.
hey, we have the same phone. Vitu ndogo ndogo.
Yeah.
Those are the things I used to think. But now last year I came to learn that you need to have friends for specific things.
Yeah.
And you need to know that huyu ni wa hii, huyu ni wa hii, and you need to categorize them accordingly.
Yeah,
That's
friends.
one of it. Another thing I learned last year, very good one, is that I realized I'm not a person who can handle so many things at a time. I realized I'm a type of person that I should do kitu moja after the other. If I mix, I won't be productive. But
Okay.
if I do this alone, then I do this alone, I'll be productive.
Yeah.
And if I decide to do them both, safari moja,
Yeah.
I get anxious and then I end up just not doing anything at all.
Yeah, about friends, choosing friends that fill different cups in your life. I don't think you can have one friend that fills all the cups.
Yeah.
In your
And
life.
that's something
You
people
know,
should
yeah.
should accept.
Yeah.
Na usifai kusikia vibaya that because mimi I only relate to this person during these times alone. I should be there all the time. Hapana,
Yeah.
it's not supposed to be that way. People
Yeah.
need to understand.
Yes.
Juu hata me myself, I know there are instances where someone will approach me who's a friend, and there are instances where they'll prefer to approach someone else, which I'm
Yes.
good with it.
Yeah.
So, next.
So the next one is, what's a hobby or interest you've pursued passionately? Passionately.
I think we'll just fall back to YouTube and a podcast.
Yeah.
Because when I was young, this is what I loved doing back in primary. Okay. So when I reach in high school, it becomes, you have to go to a good campus, you have to nini. So I have to put my priorities, arrange them accordingly to be able to go to whichever campus and whichever course that our parents or people thought were good.
Yeah.
Which maybe they are. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I forgot about the me who loved. I forgot about the me who loved mics, who loved cameras, and then when I come to campus, and then I'm realizing, no, this is not a hobby, or otherwise, let me say, when I came to campus, I became so busy that I couldn't even be able to pursue some hobbies.
Yeah.
You see, so I used to feel bad about myself. Like I used to hate myself. I'm like, I miss the her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one I really enjoy. I really feel so good about it.
Yeah, wonderful. So, what's a hobby or interest I've pursued passionately? I have an interest in whatever I do right now that earns me money, and I pursue that passionately. Doing my research, improving my skills. What I do, I invest. I invest in research, in reading, in practice. So that's an interest that I am pursuing
And
so passionately.
let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an interest, not a hobby.
No, it's not a hobby.
Okay, fine.
Mambo's a hobby. Hey guys, that one is lacking uko 1%.
I know.
But we will do better.
Yeah.
We'll
That's
try.
a part of our lives whereby we tumelala kidogo, si ndio?
Yeah, and also I could say this podcast, like YouTube and whatnot, it's also an interest that I am pursuing passionately right now. Yeah.
I get it. Our next question
Yeah.
is have you had any significant relationships that shaped your perspective on friendship?
Oh, and hey, today's maswali ziko so much geared into friendship.
I don't know why.
Maybe it's a sign.
Okay. As I know.
I don't know, to look into our friendships again. I don't
Cycle.
know. Yeah.
And it's a good one. It's something we've talked about so many times. So
Yeah. The question again.
the question is, how have you had any significant relationships that shaped your perspective on friendship?
significant relationships. I This is what I would say, yeah. I think what shapes a perspective on friendship, like what could shape the perspective is like something has happened to me, and I know people that came through for me. I think that is what would shape my perspective towards friendship. I don't think, okay, I can't think of anything that has happened that has shaped my perspective on friendship. What I would say has maybe shaped it is reading books or articles, watching other group friends, how they run things, watching other podcasts that talk about friendship, and then that's how I know, that's how my perspective has been shaped. So I
Okay.
wouldn't say anything personally that has happened to me. Yeah.
Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. For me, I think it's in terms of opportunities.
Yeah.
It's really changed and really shaped how I view friendship. Because
Oh yeah.
and this is something I've shared with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I had a group, or I had people that I thought were friends.
Yeah.
Of which we came to agree that those are people we know.
Yeah. People you know.
The people you know are not
And
your
there is
friends.
that difference.
Okay, there's a difference between your friend and the people you know, and
yeah.
they know you, and maybe you do a similar thing together.
Yeah.
Because we had instances whereby an opportunity could come,
Yeah.
and somebody cannot tell you that, hey, this
Yes.
this come and see how
Yes.
it works. Come in. You have, and then when you go to pursue them about the same,
Yeah.
they just meander you around.
Yeah.
You know.
Meanderation.
So
Is that-
I
is that
came
a
to
word?
I don't know if it's a word way to me.
Okay.
As long as the point is hobbies,
Yeah.
that's one thing that really shaped it. And then another thing is sharing. Okay, there's some things that even if you're just my work friend,
Yeah.
or you're just my going out friend, or you're just there's just some things that you will be comfortable to talk to me about.
Yeah.
Okay. And when it reaches a point you feel like you can't talk to me about something,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be a big thing. It's just some things that are just simple.
Yes.
All right. That you know that even if you just knew each other like a week ago and we became friends, you would tell me about.
Yeah.
And then you realize that there's so many things someone is filtering out.
Yeah.
And you come to hear to other people who are maybe not closer to them like you. It just sends a message.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say that.
Yeah. Wow. About friendships and opportunities, there's a meme that keeps going around that says friends. Okay, let's say, okay, it says friends that hook you to money making opportunities, those are family. So I'm going to like tweak it kidogo and say the people you know who you thought are your friends and they hook you to opportunities, those are not your friends.
And not that, and not just
And those that don't are just people you know.
Alafu, another thing also, even if like I see you, maybe we've gone a place with you, and then I'm saying like maybe you're buying this cloth,
Yeah.
and I know that if I take you somewhere, I know you'll buy it at a cheaper price,
Yeah.
and I just go ahead and encourage you, chukua, you know, and I know that I can take you somewhere else, and then
Yeah.
it saves you some.
Some
You're
money,
not coming
some
through.
shillings.
You're not coming out as a good friend
Yeah,
to me.
I
feel like.
agree.
Oh, mbona unionyeshi
that's-
sports?
That's out of
Na
the box,
unajua.
but yeah, mbona unyonyeshi sports.
You know.
Mbona.
Na unaona nateseka.
Yeah, and
hivyo.
you know I could save some money.
Hivyo.
Yeah, whose chance is it?
It's so
Oh. And they are very random, guys. Very, very random. How has your relationship with your family evolved as you've gotten older? Wow.
I love that one.
I love that question.
You know, I'm the one answering first.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I'm a firstborn.
Oh.
By
They're
just saying
petty
the word,
parents.
there's a difference. There's a difference when someone tells you I'm a firstborn and when someone tells you I'm a lastborn or I'm a middle kid.
Yeah.
As a firstborn, you are so close to your parents from when you were young, and even when you start getting like, when you start getting siblings, they expect you to take care of your to be a watchman, or let me say to be a what, a
deputy
guide,
parent.
or a
Yeah.
deputy parent to your nini, to your siblings. So the way you'll grow up relating with your parents, I love the fact that when you were alone, when there was no sibling, ulikuwa tu wewe and your parents
Wewe
alone.
peke yako.
So kuna vitu zingine zenye you just feel it's so comfortable for me to bring out this. Like, so for my case, I'm so outspoken. And my parents know that I'm so outspoken.
Yeah.
So there are some things that they used to happen even when I was 16, 17, 18. There's some things that used to happen that I would just come on and I would just say, this is wrong.
Okay.
And at first they felt like this is so intimidating. They felt like this is so intimidating until when I came to grow up and then leave home and then come stay outside for some time, then my parents started realizing that it's just that she's outspoken, and it's just that she just says the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just think that this whatever you're doing is wrong.
Yeah.
Or
come
I will even tell my parents no.
With Shani, if you're not ready to hear
You see.
So to be criticized.
I think that's how it has evolved. Like they came to accept me the way I talk about things in the open. I can even tell my relatives, I can even tell my parents, this so and so and so and so is your brother, is your sister, but they're doing wrong.
Yeah. Oh wow. Hey, guys.
You see. And that's something that it reached a point. My parents started asking me for things when I was quite young. Like I just gotten into I just gotten into 20, and then my parents could call me like, what this and this has happened. So none of the relationship really changed. It's like I just became a parent on my own.
Yeah.
You see, that's how it has changed.
Oh wow. How has my relationship with my family evolved as you've gotten older? I will answer this question in two parts. Family tulifunzwa back in primary school that kuna nuclear and extended family.
Okay.
So I'm going to say that with my nuclear family, it has evolved to be very tightly knit. We are together like this. I grew up as a very silent child. Hey, ati now my auntie is doing wrong, I go to my dad, my mother, like, your sister is doing no. So how it has evolved in my 20s so far is the fact that I am able to now speak. Okay. I'm able to say you've done, especially if it concerns me. I don't really care whether what you're doing outside is wrong or right, as long as it's not affecting me. But if it's affecting or involving me, I have now evolved into a person that speaks, and I can easily say no. This one, Mimi sitaki, and that is that.
And your parents they came and accepted it.
Yeah.
That's one thing I love about being an adult. Like, you can just decide your stuff and feel like, I like this and I don't like this, and you're not there when your mom or your dad says, "Apana, do not do this. This is, try this one," and then you just have to do it because they are your parents, and if you don't do it, they'll cane you.
Yeah.
You can just say, "Apana, I'm not doing such."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's like an authority or like a privilege of,
I don't know,
growing up, because
authority over yourself.
What else can you attribute that to?
Yeah, it has to be that. Ama, is it because we are both firstborns? I don't know the way someone uko nyuma can feel. I feel like, I don't know, maybe.
But I feel like growing up as a very silent kid who suppressed their emotions, I'm not so much of a deputy parent.
Hey.
Yeah, but
me can even cane you.
Hey.
Mimi naweza kuchapa tu. Nikuje tu shuleni umekosa, aki mimi naweza kuchapa.
What?
I don't know.
Okay, why? I think
don't
that's
know.
overreacting.
That's not overreacting. I just feel like I have authority over you. Like, nini unafanya?
But do you really?
I've not said I've ever. I've just said I feel like I can do that.
Yeah, but do you really?
But I've never been. It's because I've never been in a position. To me, my siblings have never misbehaved to a point that I feel like, hey, get in line, Mona.
Yeah, guys, tell us hapo kwa comment
section.
Okay, how has your relationship evolved with your parents, or even your friends? acha pia sisi tusikia what your opinions are, right? Yeah.
That's a good one. Sindo?
Yeah.
Next one.
Lakini kenning your seeds.
Me, I've ever canned one.
Eh.
I won't talk about it, but I've ever canned one.
What? I think okay, I think about canning my siblings. I think I am a spoiling deputy parent. Because I don't mind. I wouldn't cane them.
What will you do? Amekosa. Makosa mbaya. Si tu kukosa. Ama amekosea mzazi. Unajua sometimes unakosea mzazi heshima. Makosa mbaya ni kukosea mzazi heshima.
Kama amekosea mzazi heshima, mimi siingili.
Na mzazi amekupigia simu amekwambia, nimefanywa hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi.
Mzazi na ni mzazi wake, kwa nini anipigie simu kuniambia mtoto wake amemkosea heshima?
Maybe you've not been in that position. Do you mean I've been in that position?
Yeah.
Unaona?
Yeah.
And then you're like, sasa what do I do?
And
at times you just unashindwa because uko like, sasa what do I do? Kwa sababu we are almost the same age. And then like just sometimes unafikanga mali siblings, you feel like, you know, my elder brother or my elder sister cannot tell me anything. Unaona? And they feel offended.
Yeah.
As in, mbona unaniambia? Kwani who gave you? Ulifikaje kwa hiyo authority?
Yeah.
And
but I also feel like it's not right for a parent to call the other kid to tell them that this kid has kosead me heshima.
You know, it reaches a time you become a parent to your kid. Like it just reaches an age you start parenting your kids. I mean, you start parenting your parents. Ile yenye your parent is going through something or something's happening and they're calling you and they want you to help them. They're like, I'm in this situation. This has done this. What should I do? What should I do? Will you be in a position to get a solution?
I will not want my mommy to call me and tell me my brother has done this and this. Because what kama yeye ameshindwa, what will I do?
Mi sijui mbona wana feel me, my parents feel, especially my dad. He feels like I have answers. My dad always, he feels like msichana anakuanga na majibu. So anything small. Hello, do you know this and this and this and this? Did you read my, if I fail to see the message, you will call. Did you read my message? But it's me, I enjoy it.
I wouldn't.
I can't complain because I enjoy being in that kind. I enjoy being in that kind. Because at times when I tell him things to do, he listens. So I
wouldn't
like,
want to be in such a position because my view is ni kama huyu mzazi anataka kujitoa from being from maybe creating like quote unquote a bad image to the kid. Sasa anataka wewe ubebe hiyo msalaba.
Maybe to some extent they just want to share. Because maybe hawana watu wa kushare na wao, so they just want to share
with me, but don't ask me what to do, ama don't tell me to
me. Sometimes I cry. It's that bad. I'm like, sasa ni do.
Nataka nifanye nini? I'm just a girl.
Let's go to the next question.
Yeah.
How do you define success for yourself?
Mimi yangu ni kama ni controversial kidogo.
Controversial in what perspective?
Acha nikupe story.
Nipe.
What success means to me, it's do you see the way we are told? Live today, tomorrow achana nayo. What success means to me today, like right now, is if I wanted something last week and I couldn't afford it then, now this week I can be able to afford it, me that's success. I know. I know.
Which is okay. That's success. That's success. But that's short term.
Short term?
Yeah, but it's still success. But it's short term.
You know what? It's not in just the small things.
Maybe sijakuelewa.
The day right now I want a mansion, but I am not able to build one right now.
That's a long term one, yeah.
So in future, let's say in 2-3 years, once my mansion is up, that will be success. It's something I couldn't afford yesterday, but today
Oh,
I can.
that's why I said maybe I didn't understand your statement, because when you say yesterday, I'm assuming Jana.
No. Yesterday is very open and today is very wide.
Yeah.
It could be right now I want a BMW X1. But I can't afford it right now. But let's say in 2-3 months I buy it.
Hey, you can
That's
afford it in
success.
3 months. Show me your ways.
That's success, guys.
Hey.
What do you define as success?
Hey. Success for me is being able to give my parents what they've always wanted to get.
Wow.
Like being able to
the tissues.
being able to afford
Support
to
to be
them. Like you
emotional.
see that one where your mom or your dad says, you know, I used to wish to go to this place, or I wish to have a house like this, or
Yeah.
but because of this and that I did it, and then I do it for them. I think that is what I will define success. That's one. Two is just being able to overcome my fears of finance, and just being in a situation whereby almost something similar as what you've said. I can afford this that I wasn't able to afford maybe a year or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's a success. That's an improvement from where I was, and I will define that as success. Another thing I will define as success is, you know, I always want to be this person who can really talk fluently and good English.
Yeah. Oh.
When I reach there, I'll define that as
It's
success
over
in
for
that
us.
part. You know?
Come on, Ambia, give me the
Asifika hapo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what I will.
Wow.
Next question.
It's me, right? Okay. What motivates you to keep pushing forward during tough times? What motivates you to keep pushing forward during tough times?
My family.
Wow.
Like when I think about.
Yeah, when you think. Guys, your English. Unataka US ama
Awe
British?
hata na mimi, like it's allowed. Kwani nani ashemi hii Kenya?
No.
Eh.
Thinking.
Anyway,
Yeah.
when I. What did I say? I said family, right?
Yeah, you said family.
What was the question about again?
The question was, what motivates Charlene
Okay. Two.
to keep pushing forward
Yes, me.
during tough
Yeah,
times?
I said family.
Yeah.
And I have a reason why I said family.
Yeah.
It's because when I just think about the things we've been together, like going through
You've been
together,
through together.
and I'm just like, I just realize that there's a lot of love here, you know.
Yeah.
And when I say family, mostly I'm concentrating on nuclear family, like me, my siblings, and my parents. And I really get motivated.
Wow.
Okay, because also being in a space whereby umekuwa exposed nini, and you're like, you know, nani na nani were not able to afford this.
Yeah.
And where I am right now, what I can do, I can make them be in that state.
Yeah.
No. Like let me talk about my brother, and my brother who's in boarding, because I only have one brother in boarding school right now. Let me talk about him.
Okay.
When I was in boarding in primary, and let's say in high school, I didn't have a bigger sibling when I could look upon, when naweza enda nikapiga simu, hello,
Yeah.
help me with pocket money,
Yeah.
kitu kayo. So, but I had my dad around, so it wasn't much of a big deal.
Okay.
But now I'm looking at the life my brother lives, and I'm just like, you know what, I envy that life, because he can call me, he can call my other brother, and at the same time, and you know, we are selfless when it comes to
options.
unaona. So it also pushes you ile ya let me succeed to make sure that their road has light.
Akikupigia
Asinipigie na nimwambie niko down, una get.
Yeah.
And
Wow. When you talk about family, I can just see the light, the sparkle in your eyes. Tuna smile na wewe. Wow. What motivates me to keep pushing forward during tough times?
yeah
It's knowing I can always overcome
yeah
the
that's
tough
a good
times.
one.
Like I have been through tough times and I overcame. Like here I am.
Yeah.
No. So like I know the tough times, it's just a season.
Yeah.
It's not like the whole calendar year or like the whole script of my life. It's just a season.
Haitakuwa hivi forever.
Yeah, so whether it takes a day, whether it takes a week, whether it takes a month, whether it takes years, I still know it's a season and it's going to end and brighter day will come. So that's what keeps me pushing forward. Inatoka from within.
And to say something on that, you know that tomorrow you'll overcome. It's because imekuwa hapenia and you saw that the way is overcome.
Yeah.
And I get.
And I think this is something with people who are like loners.
Me, I'm not a loner, but I've experienced that.
You always know, like, ni wewe tu, na wewe. When you have somebody by your side, it's a bonus.
Okay, yeah.
But if I don't have nobody by my side, I still know I'm going to overcome. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, too. But like the next
It's me.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo! Ha!
Eh?
What's a goal you are currently working towards?
Niseme moja.
Sema. Mbona unaogopa?
Flawless skin. From here, guys, hadi kwa mguu. I don't know if you guys have seen. Nimtaje. Like, okay, Maureen Bandar. If you guys have seen her skin from head to the toe, that's one goal I am working on. Sio ndo swali.
Yeah, that's one goal you're working
The
towards.
next one is definitely financial independence. And you know, there is like, I said there is a difference between financial stability, independence, and freedom. So that's how independence and freedom, which comes first,
The freedom comes later, I'm assuming.
it seems like it's in the yeah. So to share work on financial stability, so tuna work on financial independence.
Yeah.
You see that thing of just shopping online. Okay, it's a bad financial habit, but you see that thing of just
He passed by.
add to cart, and then just check out. You don't even care what is in your card because you know there is money and lots of money. Yeah, that's my goal right now. Oh, and to make my mama happy because that mama deserves everything.
Unapenda kufanya? Sijui unafanyanga nani. I'll find out. Okay.
Assignment.
Alafu, for me, the goal that I'm working towards is having a good home.
Wow.
I've talked about this.
Yeah, kama hautajangi every day.
I'm
Twice a day.
even saving towards it.
Yeah.
Okay. I just envision this. I don't know what. But
The vision, guys. Stay tuned. Sijui kama atawaonyesha anyway.
sijui hapo tutajulia na mbele, but I just want to have a home that has everything and that it's from me, like sijasaidiwa na mtu.
Wow.
And by saying a good home, I'm not necessarily meaning kujenga.
Yeah.
I just want to have a nice space that has everything that I want, and I'm so comfortable with it, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm proud of all this.
Yeah.
Because it's from me.
Yeah.
Unaona?
Yeah.
And ile yenye, even when I'm somewhere, I just feel like, you know, I just want to go home.
Yeah. Wow.
That one. That's a goal
Tunamaliza
about it.
saa ngapi shoot twende home?
That's
That
yeah.
will be you in
That
a
will be
few
me.
months.
That will be me. Okay.
Please,
I'm not sure if
yeah.
it's a few months, but I'm really acha tu.
Anakosa maneno.
Yeah.
But I discovered house is gonna be a home.
It's-
Most of us are living in houses.
No, you're also living in a home, you know. It's just that you
Come on, compared to what you have, mine's a house.
no, it's still a home.
Anyway,
Just-
it's work in progress.
Yeah, it's work in
Hamtawaiona, but wejua tu it's work in progress.
Yeah, that's a goal I'm working towards right now that I can say what's in my mind ni
Yeah.
hiyo. Another thing that is in my mind that I'm working on right now is sidhani kama I have something definite and this is my goal. That's the
Yeah.
only goal I have.
That it's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one because I think I think people make or create goals with the needs they have at that moment. Kuna sometimes hata mimi getting a house or a home
Was
was
a goal.
my goal.
Yeah, I
But
remember
now my goal has shifted.
to something else.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's you.
Oh. Nina sleki. Hii swali kuna mtu ako on the spot.
I hope it's not me.
Sitasema nani but then by the time tumaliza kujibu hii swali mtakuwa mmejua nani ilikuwa nani on the spot.
Okay, I don't like that question before you start it.
How do you prioritize self-care in your life? Charlene, Tawie, the floor is open.
You see what? I wake up in the morning and I bathe. Sibora umeoga. Okay. I'm really struggling.
Yeah, she is. Acha ni mwanike na page.
I'm really struggling. And I keep on saying, nitaanza.
That's our problem.
But nitaanza. I'll tell you this until the day I'll start. Nitaanza. With self-care, I think the only thing I've done about self-care is...
Okay, let me help you. How do you prioritize self-care? Let's divide self-care in 3 things. Body care, mental, and emotional. So, body care, how do you prioritize self-care?
Si nimeosha kwamba naoganga. Naoganga alafu napaka lip balm. Kwa lips. At least zisikauke.
At least tell us you oil your body. You take time to oil.
No, I don't take time to oil. I don't want to say why would you, but mi siwezi kudanganya.
What do you mean what would you?
Mi najipaka tu mafuta. Alafu I will go make my nails.
Okay.
And then
at least something. Okay.
And you said body care, you said mental.
Let's go to mental. How do you take care of yourself mentally?
When I'm having a mental issue, I cry myself to sleep.
Oh. Okay.
I cry
So
myself
you cry
to sleep.
to care as a form
Like
of
in short, I'm just
self-care.
trying to say I don't have any
Aya, to share establish hauna body
sina.
self-care.
Na hiyo nakubali, sina body self care, sina mental.
Hauna mental, basi tuende emotional.
Emotional.
There must be one thing.
Okay.
that's
At least for emotional, I talk to people that I love,
Yeah.
and they come through emotionally.
Do you tell them you love them? Wajijazie.
Me says this, I'm a person who says by the people I love, I'm meaning my parents, blah blah blah, blah blah blah.
And as you say, you are friends.
Sasa si as in munafall kwa blah blah blah. Unajua ukishasema you are parents, see, as in I can't care about the person I know. Obviously when I say love,
Yeah.
una get my point.
Yeah,
Kitu
nime
kama
get.
hiyo.
So how do I prioritize self-care in my life?
That's a take to you, by the way. I look forward to being like you.
Me ndo her inspiration.
Yeah. Si ni vizuri kukuwa inspired na Sam alafu ndo baadaye songe juu.
So we start with
Ndio
body.
fike bandari.
We start with body.
Yeah.
I obviously take time I make sure I am showering enough, and by enough, I mean like could be twice a day, thrice. Okay? And I take time to oil my body.
I know.
In my room, I have this mirror, a big one, that hey, if it has a camera and it records my job. Anyway, that's one thing that I feel like I take care of my body. I also work out. Nimeanza kukimbia. So yeah, I am in between weights. Sijui kama kuna kitu kama hiyo. In between the weight I am currently in and my goal weight. Okay, my goal weight is me some years back. Una get? Na actually sasa inapitia mashida because being in between weights, I don't know if I'm supposed to buy clothes or wait till I get there. Ndo ninunue the clothes. Like anyway, I'm between. So I take my time to take my shower, to oil my body, I work out to make sure like I'm staying fit, nini sihemi, like I'm not fighting for my life after doing 10 staircases. No, we can't be doing that. Sinda, it's very disgusting.
We can be doing that.
How do I take care of myself mentally? Sometimes I journal. Sometimes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
wow. I think I'm not a woman. I don't know what I don't know
And
what I am.
journaling is so good. It is so good, guys. It's good. You should try. Also, the other thing I do to take care of myself mentally is if something is bothering me mentally, I have taught myself to communicate it to the right person.
Okay.
So this is what I do. If something is bothering me, so that I can confirm I am not the problem, I give it time to rest.
Okay.
As I assess, is it like my problem? Like, is it something I've done that caused it? And is it something that needs to be addressed? Because saa ingine, especially we as ladies, unaweza pata kitu inakusumbua mentally, but it's just PMS. Like next week, uko like, hiyo ilikuwa inanipea stress last week.
What was I
What
doing?
was that?
What was I thinking?
Yeah, so I give it time to rest. If I feel the pressing urge to address it, then I do with the right people. And I've also learned how to communicate. Also how you communicate the thing that is disturbing you mentally. Like the way you communicate equals the reaction you get or the answer you get. Ukikuwa rude and maybe the other person is not so like impatient. You're going to get a rude reaction. And when something is bothering you don't want to get a rude reaction. So it's you to calm down first, stay calm, breathe in, breathe out, then communicate the issue. The other thing is
I think
emotionally. I think I could tie those two together because how I take care of myself emotionally is the same. I journal. If something is bothering me, I talk to Charlene.
I was so burst in your inbox. I'm like,
she's crying. I love next week to confirm. Kumbe it was just PMS. It was not that bad.
Let me tell you something. Have I ever tried going to the gym? And let me tell you what my goal was.
I am laughing because I know what she's about to say.
My goal was to add lean mass. I was planning, I'm going to buy protein supplements.
Wow.
I'm going to be doing this until I took my first video and I was saying, hey guys, this is me before gym and this is my first week and I'll be updating you every week. Nini. You know what happened? I came out of that gym like 5 weeks later.
Yeah.
I've lost 5 kgs.
Oh, no lean mass to show.
No lean mass, no nothing. My clothes don't fit. And I'm not taking sugar.
Oh wow, mateso
And
duniani.
I did stop taking sugar because I was like, I want to stay healthy.
Yeah.
And I'm taking sugar right now.
Imagine she is.
That's just me. I'm trying to be healthy.
Expectations versus reality. They never match. I don't know
Next
why.
question.
Yeah. Na nyinyi viewers, how do you take care of yourself? How do you prioritize self-care in your life? Because taking care of yourself is the beginning of so many things, and it's a determinant of so many things about how almost everything runs in your life. The quality of your life, the quality of your friends. Yeah. So it's good.
Yeah.
Tell us how you take care of yourself. Yeah.
Have you ever faced a moment of uncertainty about your future and how did you handle it? Have you ever faced a moment of uncertainty about your future and how did you handle it?
Yeah. A moment of certainty has been there and it is still there. Okay. And this is something I just discovered. Like personally. And that's another thing, being a loner. In my life, I was just discussing with another counselor and we
Hey, umeenda hadi counseling yenyewe wewe kwa self care.
And we discovered that one. I have thought about everything else in my life, apart from marriage. So when I think about marriage, that is the most uncertain thing I have in my life. I don't know. Sijui. Sijui. Like I know like other things. Other things that are like what I want to be in where I want to be in 5 years time. How I want the woman I want to be in 5 years time. My finances nini, the investment, lakini kwa marriage. So I could say that is, what was the question? The
Uncertainty.
Yeah.
And how did you handle it?
I've not handled it. It's still there. Yeah. People are married to nitawaambia. Alafu niwaambia how I handled that uncertainty.
Okay, for me, I'm so uncertain about my career. Ile yenye it's just blank. Like I look at it and I'm like, okay, why or so what next? And then when I think about the options that are there that according to the community or according to the way our country is or according to the way education is, it's from here you go to here, from here you go to here, from here you go to employment, from employment you get I don't
married,
know what, and then from there
kids,
you go back to school and do sijui masters, sijui nini.
Specialize.
I have nothing in my mind related to my career that I've just finished.
Is it your career or your course? Because I think there's
Actually,
a difference.
It's my course. I feel like that's not the career I want to pursue. And I used to be 50-50 about it.
Yeah.
I reached a point and I'm now 60-40. 60 being, I don't think really I want it. And 40 being, maybe something might change.
Sa yuko wapi?
Sai, niko 70-30. 70 ni, I don't want it.
Yeah.
30 ni, maybe something can change in future.
Yeah.
Ile ya, like, nikiteseka sana, I will think about
something to fall back to.
Yeah.
But you know what I
and
think
how have I
about courses and careers and everything? I don't think you have to pursue whatever you did.
I think that also.
The degree was okay, was awesome. It was time wasted and sour. But people change careers all the time.
Yeah, they do.
The direction unaweza kuwa unaenda north alafu amwe from today hii date ya leo I am going south and you succeed.
Na hiyo ndio inanipea hope. The
Yeah,
fact that
there is hope.
siku hizi somebody can even just try a new career.
Because the worst thing is to pursue something you that makes you just angry. You're so angry about everything.
Yeah.
And you know, if if one area of your life makes you angry, it affects, like it eats into other pockets of joy that you've got.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think we'll just do
2 more.
You asked.
Yeah, I asked, can we just do 2 more, then we call it up an episode? Because I feel like we are into time.
Yeah, we can do. I think we just do 1 more.
I
Yeah,
do
2
one,
more.
You do 1. No,
Yeah.
you do 2, I do 2, then we can call it a day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You are the one to go next.
It's me.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, I love this one. Have you ever had to rebuild yourself after a major disappointment or loss?
Ooh.
Tupatie hope na your story.
Yes, I have so many times, which I'm not going to talk about them, but I'm just going to say a few things about them. Is that they happened after relationships, like ile yenye you've been dating someone and then you break up and then you're like, oh my god, I'm at 0.
Relationships na dust.
Evie. And then you're like, and then the fact that I'm at 0, it's not because you're at 0 because you're in the relationship, it's because I'm at 0 because I gave in everything and I forgot about myself.
Oh,
No.
sorry.
So I had to rebuild myself twice.
Yeah.
And I did.
Twice?
Yeah, I did learn. I didn't.
From relationships?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I reached a point I was like, no, Now I'm wise. And then that's where I am right now.
Oh, wow. We love a learning girl.
Yeah, you?
I rebuild myself. I wouldn't say I rebuild myself. But after a major disappointment, I learned that I could accept things like this is where we are and this is what has happened and it has happened.
Yeah.
But there are options around it. And I get like it was something that I was doing, it got delayed. But eventually I still finished.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's rebuilding, but it did build build a muscle in me.
It plays a role, Cinder.
Yeah.
Is it me? How do you navigate the challenges of adulthood, such as finances and or careers? I think we've talked
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah.
So I'll
we
just
have
pick another one.
Yeah.
Oh, how has your perception about life changed now as compared to your teenage years? I think we said something about our 18 and
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Okay, it's like these questions are just repeating.
Yeah. Tumeongea
Okay.
sana, tumewapea nini?
What's a decision you made that significantly impacted your life?
Oh. The decision I have made.
That made what's the decision you made that significantly impacted your life?
I think pursuing the skill that earns me money right now.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. That's all, guys. Like sijafanya vitu mingi in this life ati kukua married or having a kid hapana. Yeah.
Okay, you can pick the last. Oh, it's me. My career. That's a negative one. I think it has interfered with me mentally.
Yeah.
And it just sort of disoriented me, and the fact that I have to show to the community according to us, it's like, you need to show that you did this and you are this and you need to get a name. I wish I couldn't have followed that
Yeah.
in the past. I could have just done me.
But I feel like time is not lost.
Yeah, maybe
can
and then and
still-
also maybe it's just I'm feeling like that now because there's still more time to
Yeah.
give it
there's
a
still
thought.
more time. So as we wind up, Charlene, between, can you rate your 20s so far? In the scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible and 10 being great. Like, oh, my 20s are great. Tell us, what's your rate?
I will give it a 5. I will give it a 5 because I can't give it a 4.
Yeah.
I will give it a 5, but because I can't say that I'm not happy
Yeah.
about the outcome. Because when I was 17 and I was thinking about I want to be at 21, I thought I'm going to be driving.
Oh, wow. But it's used.
And that was 17-year-old me. That was 17-year-old me
Yeah.
thinking that by 21, like I had already put some timelines. But yes, I'm not where I thought I would be when I was 17.
Yeah.
But wherever I am right now, I thank God.
After you came outside
And
now,
I'm happy
ukapigwa na
about myself.
reality.
Juu nilifika nikarealize kumbe vitu si simple hivyo. You see,
Yeah.
that's why I'll give it a 5. Again, because sija achieve zile vitu mingi zenye nataka kuachieve.
Yeah.
What about you?
I would give it a solid 6.5.
Oh, nice.
6.5 because I am kind of self-aware. I would give my self-awareness to an 80%.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. So upon those, because I think when you are self-aware, things become easy. Ukichapwa na hii situation, you know how to react.
Yeah.
Ukichapwa na hii situation, you know how to react. Unaona? So a solid 6.5 because I couldn't say I'm struggling. Like even affording basic needs, siwezi sema na struggle.
Yeah.
So it's a solid 6.5.
That's interesting. I really loved today's conversation. It's been so, I don't know,
Yeah.
it's brought up so many things. And I know
Yeah,
maybe
it's like
people
a
are also going through the same.
Yeah.
I think it's a wrap for today. And guys, don't forget to do that thing. No, don't forget to
Yeah.
subscribe. Don't forget to like, share, and also leave a comment kama kuna kitu imekubamba.
Tell us how you're in your 20s.
Yeah, because I think tuko wengi wenye
Tuko
akili
wengi
zinataka
sana.
kupasuka, si ndio? And
Akili zisipasuke guys.
that's it for today.
And thank you so much for watching. Kama umefika hadi hapa, you are a true one na tunakupenda sana. Bye.
Bye.